week is World Tour.
Next week is World
Yeah,
Tour?
so next week is World Tour. So we're hitting that territory. So you know what? He has to grind. He has to play and get himself ready for what is to come. You know what's very admirable about Syrup? During the Wi-Fi era, his parents would tell him that he had a curfew where he had to sleep. Like, you had to sleep around this time. There were times where he made it so far in the lunchbox or juice box, whatever that tournament was called, and he couldn't finish it because he had a DQ because he had to go to sleep.
Wow.
But now his parents are a lot more, they see that he's making money off this. They see, oh, you know what? Maybe we should let him play a little bit more. He's pretty good at this game, and he's taking names for sure.
And he's going to keep taking names. And faced with, not that matchup holds any prevalence to holds only a little bit of prevalence to players of this caliber, willing to play through many a matchup and figure out ways to take advantage of their character. But you're not going to complain if you're a Ness main to see a Snake, where you get to absorb all those potential projectiles and blow him up for these high recoveries. Bobo, I mean, this is where we saw him in previous game against Wolf, but against Lemon Tea. But in cases like this, it's a whole lot harder to clinch out against Ness sometimes because of the absorption, because of the tricky aerial mobility. But without a jump to be had, Nikita will be doing Nikita things.
Nikita being the difference maker for that stock, bringing it back to even. But as I mentioned before, Nesses thrive off of seeing Snake in the battlefield right now against them because all those grenades is absorbable. Anything that he throws out is free for him to just get that healing going for him. And you see, I mean, it's pretty even right now. Bobo's been doing a phenomenal job with throwing these grenades, but still attacking on pressure to the point where Syrup can't use that PSI magnet.
Oh, I like that counterplay, using the up air and wait to crank out the PK Fire and PK Thunder, and waiting for so many of these defensive options from Syrup. The percents are about even. That fastball air dodge scouted, but it gets the wrong hit. The PSI Magnet confirmed into back air. These dash attacks are proving so effective until he got grabbed.
Wow.
Just lying on the ground, trying to set up a down tilt maybe, and Syrup having none of it.
Doing a good.
Oh my God, not again.
That was good survivability. That's good DI coming out from Bobo. Oh my God, and still playing with fire and still going to get punished with that up tilt. Very rare to see that as the kill option for Ness mains, but it works out. I mean, this kid does pack a punch.
Yeah, the roof was raised and I sent Bobo straight through it. Now he's going to try and send him straight to the floor. It seemed like looking for a spike setup, looking for this ledge play. Falling Nair off these platforms is so good. And Ness is Nair. I mean, it does so much for the character. Yep.
Yeah, he got him.
Oh boy, he got him.
Yeah, he got him. Got him hard. Got him good.
Every which blast zone. We saw side blast zone, this top blast zone, bottom blast zone. We just didn't see, I think, the right blast zone. But, I mean, it shows the flexibility of both Syrup and his Ness being able to find ways to exploit his opponent off stage and on stage, utilizing the new meta game that Ness players are trying to push towards, which is, hey, like, while neutral can sometimes be a struggle against some characters, I can find ways to take stocks off of the littlest of openings, and you better be careful regardless.
Yeah.
Bobo's got to keep being careful as he sticks with the Snake.
I mean, it's like, as mentioned, Ness Snake is kind of basically like a payday for Ness. You're getting free healing or, good combo strengths going. Pretty easy to edge guard off stage. But, Bobo doesn't play like many other Snakes do. He's really, one thing we haven't seen from him yet is using those C4s a lot more to his advantage. And, Syrup has made that very hard for him.
Yeah, you have to see Snake do exactly stuff like this. You have to play a little bit more on the CQC. As the C4 was on the platform and blew up from the timer, hitting both players. I mean, they didn't have that mental clock in their head. Going for this grab here is Bobo, looking for the roll in, looking for the 7 to up tilt, but not giving it to him. Though down air was just enough to get that clip, forcing Syrup to fall off just a little bit. Back to neutral we go.
It's funny because a character like Snake just gonna die to it right there. Wow. Gonna die to that. I think that was an up smash, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
PK Fire up smash. Nothing too crazy, but enough to take the stock, and that's all you need.
Yeah. But I like the way that Bobo's deciding to play now, going off stage for the dare to take the stock.
Clean.
He's utilizing Brawl Snake. Like, he's brawling right now. He is not afraid to get in. Yeah. Snake, known for his grenades games and, you know, his projectiles and all that, but he has a really good up-close brawl game.
Yeah, you want to see that from Snake players. Like, you have to... Well, there are some... I really like that way, just using the repeating hitbox and waiting out the roll. Like, Snake is such a modular character that you almost have to be able to play him in at least 2 ways. Some Snake players favor like one or the other depending on like who you are and what you like about the character, the trade game, the CQC, the zoning game, etc.
Right.
And Bobo, he finds the option for the situation, and so does Syrup apparently with that insane cross-up on the up air. It's got to be a lot to, it got to take a lot to pin down this floaty kid, and Snake, unfortunately, not quick enough on the turnaround.
He had it,
and the C4 disappeared because he pulled the trigger, but no explosion. Still finds the up tilt, but man, that's a rough one. That was a rough interaction that he was able to clean up. Good stuff on Bobo for letting just options and situations flow right off of him.
Now, Bobo's down, but definitely not out of the equation right now. But Syrup doing a really good job keeping all that stage control, keeping neutral in his advantage. Right now, Bobo try to get the chase, but not going to get much of it. And these PSI magnet wave bounces have paid dividends to Syrup. And that there was just the seal breaker right there.
Yeah, and I really like this. We're seeing some of the good stuff from Bobo. Neat timing mix-up, low to the ground with the back air to force him off stage. And hey, Snake mains do this all the time, where you don't want to potentially go over the ledge. You don't want to risk your Cypher getting destroyed. So you air dodge off the Cypher and air dodge to ledge. But that is more susceptible than just a normal 2-frame. Having most of the time for majority of the cast an extra frame to get the punish on an air dodge to ledge. And that's exactly what it looked like Syrup was counting on. Spacing out the Cypher and punishing with that there.
It's hard. It's a hard world out there. It's a hard world for Snakes when they have to go against Ness. But you know what? Syrup is just, you know, at another level at this point with Ness. You know, it's hard to say that he's the best Ness, but he is definitely amongst the top 3, top 2 maybe for sure, guaranteed.
Yeah,
and you know with
like Send.
Yeah, you got Send. Who's is it Gact or
It's not Gact. It's unfortunately.
Jace.
No. Gact. Is Gact?
Gact.
Gact. Gact.
Yeah, Gact.
I think it's Gact. Yeah, I think you're right. I think Gact.
Japanese guy,
yes,
right?
Yeah, him.
So
and then like Syrup is like right in that conversation.
Syrup is definitely right there for sure. But you know he's playing well. If he keeps it up, he can do phenomenal at you know.
At
the World Tour, for sure. So, and he's
going to the LCQ maybe? I don't know if he is, but I mean, I like to see everybody go to that. As many as people can go to that LCQ. I know that Tilde is going, trying to make that statement. Of course, local Florida players are also going to be heading out there trying to make the most of the opportunity. It's going to be a good one to watch when that comes up in 2 weeks. But we've got more Smash to worry about happening right here with our final, I think, winners qualifier for top 8. Or one that is